Emily?
Ribs?
Yeah.
Not like your substitution?
Yeah, they're fine.
Okay. You mind if I sign for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, ma'am, you're all loaded up.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you for making it. No, what can I get for you today?
Hi, can I get a medium iced cold brew?
So the medium ice cold brew?
Yeah, with 3 creams, 3 pumps of caramel, and 3 pumps of the toasted almond.
Toasted almond, okay.
And that's it.
Alright, shut the window.
Thank you. Thank you. That dude did not speak English. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You got your toy? You got your toy? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. As you saw, I just went and picked up my groceries from Walmart grocery pickup, and then I also went to Dunkin', and I tried out a TikTok like Dunkin' coffee, and it is super good. I wasn't really sure if I was gonna like it because it had like toasted almond in it, but it was really good. You guys heard me order it, but I'll put the order or whatever either on the screen or down below. But it's super good, and it was only $3.83, which is way cheaper than Starbucks. So if you have Dunkin' near you, definitely try it out because it was super good. But I got all my groceries. So as you guys know, I grocery shop for 2 weeks, and then this is also Thanksgiving because we're going to do Thanksgiving here at home this year. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything out, and I'll show you guys everything that I got and the meals and stuff that I'm making too. Alright, I'm gonna make this super quick so everything doesn't melt, but here's how I do like my planning. So I guess technically there's 15 days like to plan for meals, but it's just me and Andy, so we usually have a lot of leftovers and then like eating out and stuff too. So I just did 11 plus leftovers that we already have in the fridge, and then obviously Thanksgiving and Thanksgiving leftovers. So I did plan this for Thanksgiving. It's really just gonna be me and Andy, and then any leftovers we'll just like eat because Andy actually has to work. But we're just doing a turkey, mashed potatoes, green beans, mac and cheese, and sweet potato casserole, or whatever it's called. And I'm also gonna do a pumpkin pie. I just didn't write that down. And then for dinners that I plan, these aren't in order or anything, I just kind of write them as I think of them. So I'm going to do obviously Thanksgiving, garlic parmesan wings that I saw on a TikTok recipe, chicken marsala, also TikTok, animal sliders, also TikTok. I already made those. So asada fries, I don't know if I'm going to do, I'll probably just do like chicken. We just kind of do like fry nacho kind of thing. And then I also do pounders, which is like teriyaki chicken, Hawaiian chicken. Pounders is a restaurant that's here, so we just like recreated it. Chicken enchiladas, shepherd's pie, and tater tot casserole. So that's what's on the menu. Okay, so I'll start with the Thanksgiving stuff first. So I just got a pie crust for the pumpkin pie along with 2 cans of pumpkin. It only calls for like barely, well, maybe like one of these, but I got another one to do the like pumpkin drinks and stuff too, because I haven't been able to find pumpkin puree literally anywhere. And then I went ahead and got a gravy mix, which I'll probably end up just making my own gravy, but I wanted to get that just in case for some reason I couldn't. Sweet potatoes, I got red potatoes. I didn't realize how small this bag was, but since it's just me and Andy, I think it'll be okay for mashed potatoes. And then I got the marshmallows for the top of the sweet potatoes, evaporated milk for the pumpkin pie. This is the turkey I got, which looks small, but again, it's just me and Andy, so I didn't want to go like overboard with the turkey. And then I got green beans, the fried onions for the green bean casserole, pecans to put on the sweet potatoes, and then I got some thyme, or thyme, however you want to say it, to season the turkey, and I got some other seasonings that I actually already have. And then I got stuff to make mac and cheese. And then moving into my normal stuff, I got chicken stock for, I wanted to get turkey stock for the turkey, but I guess I'll just use chicken, I don't know. And then I got 2 things of soy sauce because we go through that quickly with fried rice and stuff. And then I got a gallon of milk and 2 creamers. I usually only get like 1 creamer, but because they have all the Christmas stuff ones out, I wanted to get those. So I got the peppermint mocha and then the frosted sugar cookie. I've tried the frosted sugar cookie before, but the peppermint mocha, I'm sure I've tried it, but I don't really remember it. And then I also got whipped cream, mostly for the pumpkin pie, but I'm sure I'll probably use it for like my coffee too. And then I got a thing of mushrooms for chicken marsala, a thing of minced garlic because I was out of it. And then I got brown sugar to fill up my canister, tortillas for chicken enchiladas, cream of mushroom. I got 2 cans. I think they're both for a recipe. And then I got 3 pounds of ground beef. I just get the tubes because I don't know, I don't really care and they're cheap. But I think one of them is like leaking, so I just left them in this bag. And then I got Munster cheese. This is the cheese that we really like, but I also use this on the sliders that I'm gonna make. And then a thing of cheddar cheese. I got a bunch of bananas, grapes because we love to snack on them, Parmesan cheese, and then green beans. I got this can, the no salt added actually for the dogs, so they like to have this on their food and stuff, so they haven't had it in a while. So, and then I got jalapeno like pepper slices, the pickled ones. I really like these. They're not too spicy. I got this pack of granola bars. Quit barking. Hey, quit that. Quit that barking. And then we got all of these tater tots for some reason. One of them, I think this one was in a substitution. Would you stop? Come here. One of them was in a substitution thing, and I don't know why, because I only ordered 1 bag, so I don't know why they did that. They didn't charge me for it, so now we just have, what, 10 pounds of tater tots, but at least we can freeze them, so whatever. And then I got a 5-pound bag of chicken breast. I always get this if I go to Walmart because every chicken that you buy is already frozen anyway, so it's just, I don't know, it's cheaper this way, and chicken is chicken to me. And then I did get boneless, skinless chicken thighs, but I guess they didn't have them, so they substituted for this, which I wasn't really too happy about because it's for the pounders chicken, which isn't really the same without chicken thighs, but we'll try it with this. If it doesn't work, whatever. It's extra chicken, so oh well. And then I have parsley back here, fresh parsley, and then mixed vegetables for shepherd's pie. I got a thing of pineapple juice. I didn't realize it was this big, but oh well. It's for the pounders chicken like marinade that I make. Then I got a thing of butter because I always use that. I got a thing of sour cream, Worcestershire sauce because I was out. String cheese because we like to snack on that, mostly Andy, but I'll snack on it too. And then I got chicken wings to make for dinner one night. Regular russet potatoes for, this is the potatoes that I always buy, but mostly for the asada fries that we're gonna do. And then I got sliders, obviously to make sliders, and we go through eggs like crazy, especially Andy because that's all he eats, I feel. So I always get this 60 thing of eggs, and we're totally out, so we always go through these. And then non-food items, I've been using this for like scent boosters, and I think these are only like $3 versus the ones that are like the, I don't know, the actual scent boosters. This is like the off-brand, I guess. But I've used 2 of these already, and they last a while, and again, they're cheaper, and they make your clothes still smell good. So definitely try these if you don't want to spend like $10 on freaking scent beads, because that's kind of crazy. And then this is the deodorant that Andy uses, lint rollers, because we have 2 golden retrievers. And then I was out of this sprinkle stuff. I know this isn't like the most like healthy thing to use or organic or whatever, but honestly I don't care, it gets the job done. And then I needed extra thing of these because ours is getting gross. Then I also got this candle, which smells really good, so I kind of forgot that I got that, but I'm glad I did because it smells really good. And yeah, that's everything I got. And for reference, this costed $172, which is more than we usually spend. We usually try to stick around like $150 every 2 weeks, but obviously I got all of the Thanksgiving stuff, which I don't usually get. So our ice machine overflowed, so I just took all the extra ice cubes and put it out here, and she's so happy. Daisy loves ice cubes. Jax doesn't really care that much, but Daisy would sit here for hours and eat literally all of them. Is that so good? But I brought it outside because clearly she makes a mess. Wow, she's so happy. Jax, you want some? You want some? Do you want some? You gotta smell the camera? Jax just drinks it. He doesn't actually get the ice cubes out. What? I'm stretching. Oh my goodness. But I'm gonna sit out here and drink my coffee while she goes to town. So I figured out why Jax won't get an ice cube, because he does like ice cubes normally. I think there's something on my camera lens. Let me see. It's because he doesn't want to stick his nose in the water or his face in the water, which is funny because he does that when we like take him swimming and stuff. He won't put his face in the water like to get a stick or anything. So I dumped them all out. Plus she like literally finished the whole bowl, so then they'll melt a little bit, but now he's eating them. You get one, Jax? I think he brought a bunch into the grass. So good. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, so real quick, I wanted to kind of explain to you guys before I show you. But lately I've been working with the dogs on like just training stuff like that I've taught them before, and just kind of like tightening their skills. Stuff that we've kind of like slacked on a little bit and all that. So I've been working on them with off-leash training, which I don't know that Jax would ever be good off leash. I don't know, he's 3 years old now, so I think it's kind of like too far gone at this point. I don't know, but anytime he would see a dog or like anything like that, I know that he would just like run away. And he doesn't have the best recall. He never really has. He's just like interested in other things. But Daisy does really good off leash, so I've been taking them out back on like the side of our house, like outside of the fence, and just kind of like letting them hang out there. And letting them like find sticks and like sniff and whatever. And I've been using a long leash on Jax, and honestly if I just hook it to him and like let him drag it, he's fine. I don't have to like tie it to him or anything like that. He's pretty chill. And then Daisy, she just kind of like runs around and hangs out like around me. But I do, yeah, I use a long leash on Jax. And then I have training treats, which is actually just, I got a sample of the Science Diet dog food before, and I have like a small bag of it, so I've just been using that as like little like training treats, even though it's food. But they love it, and it definitely gets Daisy to stay around too and listen. So I've been working with them on like their recall and telling them to heel and come and stuff like that. So I'll show you guys kind of like how I do it, and just, yeah, just show you guys with them being out there. So the first thing that I do, sorry it's really bright, that I do with them is when I open the gate, I don't let them like just run straight out. I make them sit and stay, and then I give them a hand motion to where they come out when I tell them to, so they're not just like bolting out of the fence. Sit, 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 stay, 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 stay. Good. They get really excited to be out here, so this is what she's doing. They have their sticks from yesterday, so I'll let them chew on those for a little bit and kind of throw them back and forth and just work on them with sticking by and not running to any squirrels or any distractions. And this is what I put the little treats in. It's just like a little change thing that I wasn't using, so I just have these little treats with the food in it. They look like that. Jax is pretty lazy. He likes to just lay here and not actually do anything, so I kind of make him run around by throwing the stick. Alright, so we're done training that for now. We pretty much do that every day because it's really easy to do. But it makes them tired too, just hanging out there and smelling different smells and getting treats, and running around. Daisy was more interested in the treats that I had today than running around, so there's that. But alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take the dogs for a walk. I figured I would kind of show you guys what I've been working with them on and exactly like how I've been like trying to like train them, which I mean they're already trained, but train them a little bit more and just kind of like refresh. So for both of them I use a harness that's kind of like this. There's tons of different harnesses out there, but I've just had this one for a while. This is Daisy's. It's super pretty. It's from PetSmart, I believe. And it works really well, so you just want to make sure it's not like too tight on them or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on her. I just she lets me grab her paws and just kind of pick her up and put her down to put it on. But and then obviously I have their collar on just in case they like get loose or whatever. But and their collar also has a little light on it if we walk them when it's dark out, which I usually don't because there's bears and coyotes here, which is really scary. So and then this is the leash that I have for both of them. Daisy's is from Walmart, which I wouldn't really recommend because it's kind of like coming apart. We haven't even had it that long. And then of course the poop bag, which is essential, right? And then that little treat bag that I was using earlier, I just attach it to this and then walk her that way. So I'll kind of show you guys how I walk them, how I like set up the leash and everything to where it's like easy to train them. Usually before I would walk them together because it's obviously easier, more time efficient, but since it's just me and Andy's sleeping, then I'll walk them separately if I'm doing any like kind of training or anything like that, because it gets confusing if you're telling one to heel on one side, one to heel on the other, and they just kind of like don't work well when I'm trying to train both of them separately at the same time. So yeah, I'll show you guys exactly how I like walk her and have her like heel to me and everything. Alright, so I'm in the garage, but I'll show you guys exactly how I like set her up and how I hold the leash and everything. So I have a little treat thing attached to here, so it's easy for me to like grab in there and give her one. But heel, heel, Daisy, heel. She's distracted right now because she sees somebody, so let's see. Daisy, heel, heel. Good girl. That's basically all I really want, is her to be on this side of me. And then I just reward her. Alright, so this is how I hold her. I kind of like put the leash behind my body and then hold this to the side of me. So if she does pull, it pulls against my body and it keeps her right here next to me, if that makes sense. And then I just constantly tell her heel if she's pulling too much, which she's been doing really good lately. So you might not even have to do this, but if your dog does pull a lot, it might help a lot. So I'll take some clips on my phone as I walk so I don't have to carry the camera.
Yep. Good girl. Good girl. Good. Good girl. So she's starting to pull a little bit, so I'll stop and tell her to heel. Heel. Good girl. See how she puts her butt towards me? Good girl. Good girl. Let me give you a treat. Good girl. Good girl. Heel. 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 Good girl. Stay. Good girl. Stay. Sit. Sit. So right here, she knows that I let her sniff these bushes, but she has to heel first. Heel. Daisy, heel. Good girl. Sitting is good too. Good girl. Now I'll just tell her go sniff and give her a treat. Go sniff. Good girl. See, and she's not like pulling like crazy or anything. She's just, I'm giving her a little bit of freedom until we go back to heeling again. Go ahead, go sniff. Go sniff. Go sniff. Good girl. It's important to like let them sniff because, I don't know, that's the fun of taking them on a walk, is so they can smell new things and all that without being crazy and rambunctious.
All right, me and Daisy are done. She's super tired. But you might be wondering when you saw me walking her why I have her heel on the left side of me, because usually it's like customary to have your dog heel on the right side of you. But because I have two dogs and usually I walk both of them together, they can't both heel on the same side of me. I mean, I guess they could, but they would kind of be like tripping over each other. So I got Jax first, so I had him heel to the right of me, and now Daisy heels to the left of me. So I can have one dog on each side, if that makes sense. So in case you're wondering that, that's why. But yeah, I kind of showed you guys how, you know, I have her heel. If she starts pulling, I stop and tell her to heel. And then once she heels, at least gets her butt to, you know, my side, then I give her a treat and reward her. And then if I do want to let her sniff, which usually on the route that we take, I do let her sniff that like bush area, because I don't know, I just think it's a good release to let your dog sniff. I don't believe in being so strict that your dog can't sniff at all. I think that's why like dogs run away and stuff. Like I want them to live their life and be able to like sniff all the different smells, you know. That's like you never leaving your house or ever being able to see something, you know. So I do want them to have that freedom, so that's why I let them do that. But I do it, you know, controlled sniff. Like I don't let them like lunge like crazy and like, you know, go nuts to where they forget that I'm even there and they don't have their attention on me still. So, and then once I tell them to stop sniffing, then I just tell them to heel back to my side, and then we just continue our walk. So I do let them like stop if they have to pee or whatever. Jax, on the other hand, I don't let him stop to have to pee. I let him pee in the beginning of the walk, and that's it. I don't let him like mark like 700 million times, because that's what he likes to do as a boy. Daisy, on the other hand, she will veer off and let you know when she has to pee. I just let her do it because I'm not going to make her hold her pee while we're walking, or poop for that matter. So yeah, that's pretty much why I do the exact same thing with Jax. So I'm not gonna take clips of that because it's really the exact same thing. And also, this isn't like a training video, so if you guys want something like that in the future, then I can definitely have Andy film that for me and show you guys like exactly everything. But if you're wondering how I taught them how to heel, or how Daisy knows that already, then I mean, this is stuff that they were taught as a puppy, so they already know all of this stuff, so it's not new to them. This stuff isn't foreign. So definitely work on that with them like as they're a puppy. And there's videos out there on how to like get your dog to heel and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, the training treats are definitely a good idea. Jax wasn't very motivated by food when he was a puppy. Daisy, on the other hand, was. Now Jax is more food motivated, so I mean, it really just depends on your dog. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and walk Jax now, and then I'll probably pick up the camera after, depending on what I'm doing. All right, so I'm super out of breath because I just got back from a run, and I'm about to like, sorry, the lighting. I'm about to set up in the garage and do some like resistance band workouts because they're still not allowing dependents into the gym here on base. So, and that it's about to get dark. So the outdoor gym will be dark. So I'm just gonna do some stuff here since I just did cardio and I'm about to die.
Your secrets to my grave, 'cause you are the only one. 'Cause you are the only one. The only one. 'Cause you are the only one. The only There will always be a place for you by my side, day or night. You know that it's killing me. Why do you always leave? It's not right. We don't fight.
Alright, so really quick, I just wanted to show you guys how I make up the dog's food in the evening for dinner time. So I just do a cup of their regular food, which I'll link down below what their regular food is. I think I always link it, honestly. But I just put a little bit of water, if you can see that, a little bit of warm water. Literally maybe just like a quarter cup, not even. So just to kind of like, it's already kind of soaked up a little bit, but just to kind of like make it a little bit more moist. I know a lot of people hate that word, but it's supposed to be better for their teeth and everything. And then this is what I add to it. So this is their joint supplement that they get. It's the Bayer Sanofi G4 Joint Health. They get 1.5. So sometimes I'll do like 2 one day and then 1 another day. So yeah, it really just depends. But really they should be getting 2, but I try to like cut down on costs. So they get like 2 one day and then 1 another day. And then sometimes I'll add a little bit of plain yogurt, non-fat, just straight up plain. This honestly does not taste good at all, like for you to eat, but I mean, I guess you could if you wanted to. But I just add like a little bit, like a little spoonful. I'll show you how much once I get it done. And then, like I said, the no salt added green beans, I'll add like 2 or 3 to this. And then this is Glandex powder. I'm actually almost out of it, so I need to order more, but you can get this from your vet. I get it from Chewy, as well as their food and also the joint treats. But yeah, I get it from Chewy. It helps for their anal glands, and they really like this beef liver flavor, so I just sprinkle that over. But yeah, if your dog's like licking back there, maybe try this out. They also have the treat version of it too, but I think the powder is a little bit cheaper. Okay, so I don't have my tripod on, so I'll kind of show you guys how I do it. So they're only getting 1 joint treat tonight. So I could just give it to them regular, but I like to just break it up over their food a little bit with my hands. So it's kind of like an added addition to their food. And like that. And then the Glandex, I just sprinkle it over. I'm almost out of this, so I'm trying to like savor it. You can also add pumpkin puree instead of Glandex powder to kind of add for fiber, but I already have this, so. And then the yogurt. I just do a little bit of the yogurt, literally just like that, and like that, and they really like this. I don't do this in the morning. In the morning, all they get is their normal food. With a little bit of water added just to help their teeth a little bit, but other than that, I just do this at night. And then green beans, Jax is barking at me. Green beans, I just do like a few of them. Do you hear him? He's whining. What, Plover? What the matter? I'll add one more to this one. Yep, and that's it. And then the green beans I just store in the fridge, and one can last a long time, so. And then I'll show you guys what I do. Are we excited? We want this food? Huh? They get really excited. So let's see. I'll show you guys what I do for their food. Sit. 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 Good. And that's it. Huh. Alright, so I went ahead and showered. I didn't wash my hair because I just washed it yesterday, but I showered and you guys saw I fed the dogs. But I'm going to go ahead and start dinner because Andy should be waking up soon. It's 6:20 now. He usually wakes up around like 7 or 8. So this is the TikTok that I'm doing it off of. So her name is Low Carb State of Mind on TikTok.
I already know I love chicken wings. I make them at least
But
once a week.
looks pretty
Last week I
easy.
showed you guys how I make my buffalo chicken wings. This week I'm going to show you how I make garlic
So we
parmesan.
add
Anytime I'm cooking
baking
wings in the
powder.
oven, I add a little bit of baking powder. It makes the skin so much crispier.
Oh, she
When I
just
put
added.
them on the baking sheet, I put them face down so that when I flip
Probably
them,
salt and
that
pepper.
top part gets the crispiest. My sauce is so simple. It's just melted butter, grated Parmesan, garlic salt, parsley, and pepper. The full recipe for this is in my ebook, and there is a link in my bio for that. The wings first go in
Okay.
the oven at 350 degrees for 30 minutes, then you flip them, turn on the broiler for about 10-15 minutes. As you can see, these turned out so crispy, they were delicious. If you guys make these,
Okay, we'll
be
start
sure
that.
to tag me, and
Okay.
as
Alright, so it looks like the first thing that she did was put the wings in a bowl and then pat them down with a paper towel. So I'm gonna do that. Let's do this. She said her recipe is in her ebook, but I ain't buying her ebook, so I'm just gonna go based off of like I guess. I'm gonna tell you guys how much I use, and if it turned out good, then y'all can make it too. Let's see. Okay, patting dry. So it looked like she added maybe 3 teaspoons of baking powder. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. And then it looks like maybe pepper, salt, and garlic. That's what I'm gonna add because I think that would be good anyways. So it looked like she added maybe 1 teaspoon of each. Sounds about right, I guess. And then some pepper. I'm just doing 1 teaspoon of everything. And then we'll do garlic powder. We'll do 1 like heaping of the garlic powder. Okay. And then it looks like,
it makes
yeah, that's about it. And she just mixed it up. Okay.
When I put them on the baking sheet, I put them face down so that when I flip them, that top part gets the crispiest. My sauce is so simple. It's just melted butter, grated Parmesan, garlic salt, parsley, and pepper. The full recipe for this is in my ebook, and there is a link in my bio for that. The wings first go in the oven at 350 degrees for 30 minutes.
Okay. 350 for 30 minutes. She said to put them face down. I'm just gonna spray mine with some olive oil spray so they don't stick. And then, yeah, she said face down so that they get crispy. So, okay. Again, you could cut yours off to make them like actually like wings, but I'm being lazy. I don't feel like doing that. Actually, I think I might cut mine. I'm gonna cut mine. Be back. All right, so I went ahead and cut them so they're like little, you know, wings, actual wings, not all together. And then I just have it in at 350 for 30 minutes, and then it says to put it on broil for 15. So we'll do that when it's done. So she says she takes them out and then she puts it on the broil setting for 10 to 15 minutes. So the top gets crispy. So I'm just gonna flip them over and do that. So I got it on the broil setting and then she said 10 to 15 minutes. I'm just gonna do 15. And then I'm just gonna keep an eye on them because I don't want them to like burn or anything. And then I'm gonna make this sauce. So I need to figure out how much she uses because she doesn't have the measurements.
You guys already know.
She adds like that much butter. So it looks like maybe half a stick. Yeah, I'm just gonna guess half a stick and melt it. And then I can always add more Parmesan if I need to. So here's the melted butter. Again, I said half a stick. And then she uses Parmesan. So I just have grated Parmesan. Let me take the seal off of it. See how much she uses in comparison to the butter.
My sauce is so simple.
Okay, so really not, maybe like equal parts. Okay, so I just did like that much. I don't know if you can really see. And then
It's just melted butter, grated Parmesan,
garlic salt. She added a lot of that. I don't even know if I have garlic salt. Let's see. Yeah, I do actually. She added a lot. There we go. I don't want it to be like too crazy salty. A ton of parsley, which I have dried. I have fresh, but it's for a different recipe, so I'm just gonna use the rest of this dried up because she uses a lot. Like that seems like it's a lot, but she uses a lot.
garlic salt, parsley, and pepper.
Okay. So that's what I got so far. Ooh, the garlic salt is like getting me. I think I might have to add, yeah, I'm gonna have to add more butter because hers is a lot more runny than mine. So I'm just gonna melt the rest of this in the same bowl because who cares if the whole thing is hot, and then see how that turns out. All right, so that's melted. I think that's good. Yeah, I would definitely do a whole stick of butter and then the same amount of the other stuff that I added. There we go. So it's like that consistency, if you can tell. Yeah, that way it can easily like pour over the wings. Okay, cool. So the wings are going pretty good in here. They're definitely sizzling. They have 8 minutes left, so out of the 15, so I might do the full 8, maybe cut it like 2 minutes short. On track. Yeah, true. Right, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog. The wings were super good. I was on the phone with my mom at the end, so that's why I wasn't like talking to you guys. But Andy's eating them right now and he says he really loves them. So they're good. I'll try to like kind of eyeball put a recipe down below since she didn't really show it, and then I'll also link that TikTok that I used down below because they were really good. I'll definitely make these again. But yeah, I wanted to end the video, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions about the dog training stuff, just comment them down below. Also message me on my Instagram. That's probably the fastest way to get a response from me. The dogs also have their own Instagram, so I can answer you back on there, or Daisy or Jax can. And like this video, comment down below, make sure you subscribe, turn on your post notification bell so you're notified every time I post a video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys. Bye. Say bye.